Let me say this first. My daughter is a great kid. She's an A and B student, captain of the cheerleading team, ahead of her class, and some more stuff. All good things from every teacher. If you know, you know. We don't owe nobody an apology but that lady and her kids. So, y'all grown people looking for a viral moment, please shut up because kids gonna be kids, and it's kids out here that did way worse stuff, let alone y'all expletive when y'all was 12 and 13 years old. Y'all expletive used to be out here being up crackheads and all. Y'all don't know us at all. She was peer pressured. If you know my family, you know if we find a friend in a person and we're going to stand behind them 100% no matter what. But this is definitely a lesson learned. She was held accountable for her actions. Y'all TB, it takes a village. She got a castle, the F, and everybody standing 10 toes down behind her. I was never going to go live making y'all MFs feel no type of way. Once again, we do not owe y'all an apology. P. Expletive. Y'all MFs know what's going on in real life and know my kids not raised like that at all. P. Feel how y'all want to expletive feel. Y'all. So I'm not sure if people are paying attention, but this is about what the second girl that's supposedly a good girl, a great girl, and she's captain of the cheerleading team and an A and B student doing great, and she just knows how to see the best in people no matter what it is that they are and what it is that they go through. Yeah, okay. That's what we're doing. All of these girls were just peer pressured. All of them who are these great girls peer pressured themselves, peer pressured each other in order to act like rabid animals. Really? That's the best that y'all got. Y'all can't come up with anything else. None of these mothers here, I want people to understand that none of these mothers that I've been able to see on social media is taking 100% responsibility, accountability, and acknowledgement for the fault of them or their inability to properly raise their children. They're skating away from responsibility and they're throwing the responsibility onto other folks. So it's not me as a parent. Me and my family, we're good. Everybody in the hood, they know us. If you know, you know. My kid and this, that, and the third is actually the other kids that have a bigger and better influence than me as a parent. Do you know how stupid you sound at this moment in time? You know how stupid you sound as a parent to sit up there and say that your teachings as a guardian, as a parent, as a person that gave that child life, your teachings, right? Your impression, your imprint on your child is so weak that other people's children, other persons out here have a greater influence and a say so over your child. Do you understand what you are telling the world at this moment in time? You're telling us that you cannot manage, you cannot control, you cannot lead, you cannot teach your children at all. And in my thought process, listening to this, I'm just trying to fathom why have kids. If you're telling me as a person listening, better yet, I'm sorry, reading what it is that your statement is saying, why would you have kids? You cannot have a strong enough imprint in life on yourself. What makes you think that you can have a strong enough imprint and input directly on somebody else who is not you, aka your child, your daughter? And you're getting on here standing 10 toes down trying to tell everybody what it is you're going to do and not going to do. How have you made this child responsible and accountable? Like I said, I want all of these people thrown directly in prison. I want the parents directly in prison. I want the supporters of these kids out here in prison. I want the kids directly in prison. People don't understand that in order for people to learn consequences and how heavy responsibility actually is, you have to make them feel the weight of every single decision. They have to feel the weight, the gravity of that situation. That mother, at no way, shape, or form, can ever make her daughter feel the gravity of this situation, because she has never felt the gravity of any of her situations. This is why she is acting the way and speaking the way that she is currently speaking at this moment in time online for everybody to see. This is the type of ignorance that I talk about time and time again. But the moment in time that I bring it out, hey, I got people in the black community. Hey, yo, Seiji, you critiquing black women? Why not go after the black man? You're weak for sitting up there speaking on black women. This is not what men are supposed to sit up there and do. Men are supposed to do this. And I'm talking about, I get this from some of the women out there and some of the men out there, all on the same accord, but yet these are the same folks who have the utmost disagreements, the utmost divisive rhetoric against one another. But the moment in time that it seems that they want to come together is at this one point. Color me surprised. Color me surprised. It's diabolical. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. It's some crazy work out here, but again, looking at the situation that we currently have, and I'm what, it's not even 48 hours from, when this, in a sense, started up, and it went all over social media. And this is how you have a lot of the mothers being as transparent as they are. This is how you have a lot of those mothers deciding that they want to act on social media. This is how they want to show themselves. This is how they want to represent their last name. This is how they want to represent their kids. These mothers are clearly telling you and showing you the teachings that they give directly to their daughters. And people get angry when you have those out there that want to critique the mothers. People want to still scapegoat, and they still want to, oh, but the fathers. Huh. Well, I guess we'll see what will happen and what will transpire if we have a point in time where a daughter who was raised by a single father, if she decides to act in a negative type of way, we will see the response of that father and how it is that he will decide to speak. 9 times out of 10, a lot of fathers, a lot of men are not really going to go on social media and speak, because that's not really what men do. Men don't really go out there and seek attention for being a parent or being there in a child's life. They're just there. They do the job. They're not looking for lights. They're not looking for cameras. They're not looking for attention. They're not looking for the views or anything like that. They just do it, right? And you got the others who do it for attention. Like I said, there's a difference. And clearly you're looking at these mothers here who are doing it for attention. Now, I can throw into this argument that we've had men, black men, over the course of 10 plus years who have been shown on social media disciplining their daughters when they were out here doing stuff beyond, doing stuff that was beyond their age. You got a 15-year-old out here deciding that she want to start twerking on camera. She wants to start dancing very provocatively in that father's home. The father sat up there and spotted that. He pulled out a belt and he started whooping him. And social media went ablaze. Fields of black women sat up and said, oh, he's going too far. It's not that serious. This, that, and the third, and all these other types of things. Just because you're a father doesn't make you a parent, and rah, 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 rah. Crazy work. And that was 10 plus years ago when people wanted to really go wild about that. And now look at a lot of these young girls now. It's normal for them to be out here twerking, making TikTok videos, dancing provocatively, dressing provocatively, because the women out there stated that men should not have any type of control or say so, nor should they be out here disciplining the kids, more specifically the black girls out here. If you want to worry about somebody, worry about the young black boys, right? So since you have black men out here that were in a sense told that, how has the situation gotten better? That's all I'm trying to figure out. How has that situation gotten better? How has the young girls out here, how have they been talking? How do they address elders? How do they address the men and women directly out there? How respectful are they when they go out here in everyday life, in this reality? Has it gone up or has everything gone down? I can sit up and tell you from my perspective that everything has gone down, especially if you add the media, social media, and the music directly out here. Oh, everything is downhill. But again, a lot of people will decide to say that they can do better by themselves, that no man is going to sit up there and lead, no man is going to teach, that the men in the black community are the oppressors. And again, I'm listing a lot of things that I've heard and seen written directly in my own comment section, and I'm using that within this framework because it fits. Because all I'm saying at the end of the day is that when you have men out here, again, that want to be there, that want to work with black women, right? They want to make sure that the family is fine. They want to make sure that black women are fine. They want to make sure that everything is stable. The moment in time that you have men like that that are present, somehow, some way, something happens in order for that to not formulate, in order for that to not solidify, to become an actual reality. So now the reality that we live in is where we have black women in the black community who are single, who have multiple children, who are going from man to man to man. You have broken home on broken home on broken home on broken home. You have jaded and broken people. And now you have kids that are living in a fractured home and also within a fractured society because these kids don't know anything different. And because these kids are growing up with other kids within the exact same circumstances, they're going to copy what other people are doing. Matter of fact, when it deals with negativity, kids are going to sit up there and copy what is given and taught to them, what they are indoctrinated into by way of their first school, which is the home. So again, if you have issues with me critiquing and talking the way that I do, take it up with God or whoever it is that you believe in, because I'm living directly within this framework of the reality that is set, that is here. So anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that's stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.